That's gettingcrafty.net. I am so glad to be with you guys today. I'm very excited. We have a beautiful card that's going to celebrate a little bit of the warmer days in our lives. So if you guys are joining us live, can you go ahead and comment and let me know where you're from? And if you haven't already, we're going to be creating and connecting over card making and crafting. Today is a really fun card with lots of free stuff inside of it. So I am not sick, though I am tired. I am just going to make sure really quick that everything is, but I was yelling at a event for my friends that were participating, and my voice is not recovered. So there is that. And I wanted to make sure you guys can hear me. Can you comment what channel you might be watching? And if you can hear me loud and proud, that would be great. Today we're going to be creating a stunning card. I'm going to hit this, make sure. Yep. You can hear me on there. So there is that. And aloha, Leah. If you guys haven't heard, we have our crafting cruise coming up. And so that is coming up in August. If you would like to join us for an all-inclusive retreat with a payment option, make sure you let me know right away. They have a bunch of people already jumping on some of the reserved spots at our discount rate. And we would love to have you join us. Many of the people that are joining us are actually bringing their loved ones with them so they can make a whole vacation out of it. One of them, we joke with my friend Angela, who just got engaged, that she should join with her family so that she can get married on ship. Wouldn't that be so cool? The Getting Crafty cruise and wedding. Gosh, I would love that so much. Anyway, but I love Angela, so that's it. Hello, good evening, my lovely ladies. It's so good to see you. I wanted to double check with Facebook. Let's just do that really quickly, that you guys can hear me live, loud and proud on Facebook. Let me see here. It wants to always ask me if I can be notified of stuff. I don't know. What does that really mean, my friends? What does it mean when it says, can you be notified? Yes, I'm pretty sure that I can be notified. Pretty sure I have to be notified, don't you? Like, I don't know. I'm not on Facebook as much as I used to be. So if you guys are trying to reach me, make sure that you create with us live. If you are catching this on Facebook, click on the original video and come back to me so that I can see your comments. Otherwise, if you're commenting in a thread, sometimes I can't see it, which is one of the frustrations, right, that we have. Now, I am excited. I created the cutest card, you guys. This hit me really sweet and over the head. It has been really chilly here, like -6, -17 at one point. It was really, really cold. But today was a gorgeous day. It was almost balmy in the 30s. So I know you might think that's crazy, but the sky was blue and it was beautiful. And I just thought I wanted to create a little bit of sunshine where it's been a little bit gray. So that's what we did with this handmade card today. We're going to be using some great products that Stampin' Up has. We're going to create some texture, some detail, some pattern, and we're using free product, which makes me really happy. Stampin' Up offers so many free things, but right now it's just for the last few days. It's during the month of February, is the last days of celebration, and every qualified order you can pick a free item. So we're going to embrace some of those free items today in our card making. So oh, hi, Aline. Nice to see you. And my Lindsay. And you're watching on YouTube. I see that, sister. And then my Leah. Oh my gosh, I love my Leah. So, okay, let me see here. Well, Leah's comment went away, but I saw it earlier. That's okay. I'm super stoked. I'm going to put my laptop to the side because technology, y'all. Have to get you my order? Yes, you do. You have a couple days. And actually, I have one for my friend Esther, and I need to get an order in for her as well. But we're going to dive in right now. And I want to show you guys some of the free stuff that Stampin' Up is offering. And one of the free stamp sets it's offering is called Documenting the Day. And I like this a lot. We've kind of gone back to a little bit of card making and crafting, but that crafting included scrapbooking. So celebrating the little moments in life. I like to create framed art, not necessarily full scrapbooks. I'll create a picture. I'll print some pictures and put it in a nice shadow box frame with some decor. People can hang it on their walls. It's a really easy thing to do, especially since I have quite a few friends expecting their firstborn or their secondborn children. That makes me really happy. I get to be auntie, so that always makes me give me the babies. Give me all the babies. Okay, so we're going to dive in right now. We're going to be embracing this gorgeous new embossing folder called Soft Waves, and we're going to be using the Take Your Pick tool and the crafting tips. with our glass mat studio, and we're going to create a really quick and easy card. And we're embracing one of my favorite paper collections in the holiday or in the occasion catalogs, the Beautiful Bouquet. Now, Beautiful Bouquet is just that, absolutely gorgeous, easy to create with, and you might have overlooked it because it's with that beautiful and free stamp set for the beautiful butterfly. But we're going to embrace the Beautiful Bouquet for some waves and some sunset. So let me show you that now. Making sure I'm not missing anything, and I got something in my eye. There you go. Okay, and I'm not winking at you. There you go. No, and I also wanted to let you guys know, if you're not part of my mailing, oh my gosh, there is something in my eye. I hate that. It's like a hair, and I can see it. And you know what it is? I have a puppy. He's just 1 year old, and he's a Great Pyrenees Burmese mountain dog. So he's a floof. He's a huge 100-pound paperweight of hair, and half the time I end up with these really cosmic hairs that are his. They're very thin. He's just got tons of them in my eyelashes. It's really frustrating, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and create right now. I'm going to turn this around. So ready, set, let's go. Maybe. If you haven't already, you want to make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell in order to join us as we create and connect over card making and crafting. This last week, I lost a friend of mine. Suddenly, she passed away. Her name was Lois Tardis, and she was part of our Bible studies. And so I have a card that I'll be posting that we created to sign for her with our Bible study ladies. And I want you guys to know that starting Sunday, I'm going to offer, if you'd like to join me virtually, our Ephesians Bible study will be available online. You can join me with a free Zoom. And I have a great book that you can use alongside of the commentary I'm going to be bringing to you. So lots of fun. If you have any questions about that, let me know right away. Now, this is our card for today, and we do embrace 2 stamp sets. We're going to grab the Under the Moon and the Documenting the Day stamp set in order to create this. All of the measurements, this is already done and ready for you on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Super cool, super fun. Now, we're going to set these bad boys aside for the bouquet and the embossing folder so we don't lose it. And you guys, just a few days left to get that celebration or to grab the starter kit with us, and you can score all kinds of free stuff, including early access to the next catalog. It's one of my favorite things. You get early access to everything with Stampin' Up, and I like to be in on the know right away. That's just me. Now, we've grabbed the this balmy blue cardstock here. We have the Beautiful Bouquet designer paper, and this is the paper I picked for the sunset / sunrise / sky scene. It's so full of color and impactful, and it's really easy to work with. And then we have this piece here that I've trimmed down so that when we go to make the embossing, it's going to fit the full card front. That's a really fun optical illusion you can do when you are creating oceans and waves. So we are going to set these 2 bad boys right to the side. We also will be having a piece of fresh freesia cardstock to frame that out, and we're going to be really quick. So we are grabbing the Cut and Emboss machine. This is a 3D embossing folder, and the machine will tell you exactly what you need for each piece. So it has a recipe on the side there, and if you have 3D, it explains all you need is the base and the embossing piece, and it all comes with the starter kit comes with it when you order the Cut and Emboss machine. And then you're applying 2,500 pounds of pressure for a quick and easy modification of the fibers in this embossing folder. So look at that, you guys. Is that not one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen? Can you guys just feel the waves on that? Like, it's so soothing and smooth and well designed that it makes me really, really happy. Happy, happy, happy. That's a line in a movie. I just don't remember which movie it is right now. So if you haven't embossed your designer series papers. It's a really fun thing to do to add texture and interest to your project. These are the crafting tips on the end of my Take Your Pick tool. Those crafting tips are free right now for a limited time as well with Stampin' Up. Otherwise, they're usually $21, and they are well worth every penny that you spend. We're going to be using the X-Acto knife portion of this, and we're using, hi Sheila, thank you so much. We're going to use the glass mat. This is a tempered glass mat. It makes it really easy to create with. I kind of like the little bit of texture that occurred with this because waves have that breaking sensation at all times. And we're going to create 2 or 3 different wave patterns. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm literally with very little, if any pressure at all, I'm going to come in and I'm going to follow this with my X-Acto knife. If you haven't had like old school crafting with X-Acto knives, you will be like, oh no, this is new. But many of us are old. You guys. And so it gives us that flexibility of creating in a better way. So let's see here. I'm going to just kind of follow here, and it will just naturally track in that groove for you. Right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I didn't get cut, and neither did the glass mat. It's a tempered glass mat, so it doesn't really get damaged very easily, and I love that. That makes me so happy. And do I see the little crack in it? I do. And am I worried about it? I am not, just in case you were wondering. It reminds me of like the water breaks. I do love using embossing as well, Linda. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, sister. Now we have the Balmy Blue and the Fresh Freesia and this gorgeous piece of designer series paper right here. And I really wanted to kind of embrace the colors in this. And so we are going to be using a tone-on-tone look. We're going to be using the Daffodil Delight. And one of the things about Stampin' Up! Is they tell you all of the colors in each pieces of paper. And look at that. I can see like a little doggy hair. So it's not only is it my eyelash, you guys, it ends up in my paper pads. Don't even ask. You have to love it. And then we're going to use a photopolymer image from the Documenting the Day free stamp set for right now. Have you guys gotten anything free from Celebration? If you have, what have you grabbed? What have you grabbed? And we're going to grab my Pierce mat. Pierce mats will give you a nice bounce back when it comes to the photopolymer. And I'm going to go right towards the middle of the day here and give it a firm impression. Right? And when you push down with a Pierce mat, it pushes back. So that's how you're going to get a better resolution with that day. Isn't that cute? So easy to do. Then we're going to grab the little sun that comes with that same stamp set right here. And we're going to take it and place it right to the side of the day. Boop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I also would like to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to this. I really want that sun to kind of sparkle and shine. So just grab your Wink of Stella and your glimmer brush will do all the work for you here. And one of the things I love doing is having your words kind of layer. It makes it easy to do really fun imagery that way. So we're going to grab someone who loves the Lockland State. I really want the ocean stuff for Celebration. I agree with you. All those cute little crabs and all of the stuff our catalog offers. But this is the Soft Waves 3D embossing folder. I have to tell you, I really, really, really love it as well. And it's a great way to kind of pick up a little bit of interest. Now we're going to grab that Night of Navy. Night of Navy is not a color that's listed in this paper, but it's a neutral that you can embrace without having black. I didn't want black. I wanted to really have a softer neutral, and that dark blue will give you that same piece right there. And I wanted the sun word to be right over the sun image. I'm going to show you what that means in just a second. When you use photopolymer, hi Heather. Places on order recently was still in transit, but I grabbed a card kit. Nice fruit paper, embossing folder, and other paper. It was the bright one. Yes, we used that just the other week on our crafting. So the sun is underneath of the sun. Does that, like, you guys catch that? It's not being funny. It's being punny. Sorry. I was talking to a friend about that, and I made a pun about something, and we were both giggling about my unintentional punniness of it all. All right. Oh, actually, I need the Night of Navy because we're going to add a little boat. A boat to the project. A boat. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and build this. I want you guys to see that this paper is beautiful and you could totally layer it over the balmy blue. But if you want to elevate your project, you really should have another color that's in the paper to really embrace that. And I kind of want to trim just a smidge with me. Right there, just a smidge, because I want that frame to really pop. And our paper trimmer really allows for easy crafting because you can see exactly where you're cutting. Toss that bad boy piece aside. And when you put the fresh freesia on there, it's going to actually pick up the colors in the designer series paper. It's kind of cool like that. So we're going to grab the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. This is going to be one of the quickest cards that you guys will ever create. So easy, but it's got all the texture and like jajavu, you know, va-va-voom, wowie-wowies to it with little to no effort. We're going to go in on that fresh freesia and leaving just a small border around the designer series paper. And even though the bouquet kind of disappears on this pattern, it's that variegated ombre sunset sunrise look that is there that makes me so happy. So I know if you guys don't know, Lindsay is actually one of the ones that's looking to grab one of the rooms on our crafting cruise. And if you guys are looking to go ahead and create all week long, we will have demonstrators giving tutorials. You're going to come away such a great crafter from that with lots of tips and tricks that will like wow everybody with your crafting. Boom. I'm raising it right up to the edge of the balmy blue cardstock there. And we are going to add the little boat. I want the little boat. And I'm going to grab the Night of Navy with that little sailboat here. And I kind of want it tucked into the day. Boop. Easy peasy. And does it make that noise? Yes. What did you use to get the wave kind of look? Oh, very cool. Well, you missed it, and it's going to be on my blog, Heather, so you're set. But that is the Soft Waves embossing folder that you see right here. And it's absolutely stunning. And then we used the crafting tips that are free during celebration for our Take Your Pick tool. And if you guys don't have this in your repertoire, you need it. And it is a repertoire, if I ever saw one. So we're going to go ahead and kind of build your image that you see here. And I'm going to play in the water. Play in the water. So we have that there. You can turn it to really kind of get the boat tucked in there. I want to just tuck that down a smidge. And we're going to use layers. So we're going to use the Take Your Pick tool. The multi-purpose liquid adhesive. We're just going to kind of come in and do something like this. And then place the designer series paper in there, and it looks like waves upon there. And I have the designer series paper. Oopsies, look at that. Can you screw up? Yes, Jamie's the queen of screwing up. See that right there? And I also have one of my chamois here, almost at all times. Did you know that our chamois is a great way to clean your fingers of ink and adhesive while you're using it? Makes it for easy. Now, I have that embossing folder came in my order. I will definitely going to be going to your blog or the back of the beginning of the video to see how you got that look. I love the beach of anything. I agree with you, girlfriend. Having been born and raised in California, it's one of the things that I look forward to seeing. Now, we're going to take my embossing buddy just to clean up that adhesive. Just kind of pick it up in there. Then we have the extra pieces here. We want to create a layered look. So what we're going to do is grab our Stampin' Dimensional adhesive and kind of go in and pick it up and have some fun with the waves, creating layers and having lots of fun with this. I know that it just kind of like tore a little bit, and I'm not worried about that because waves have these little white caps on them where they break into the water, and it's so pretty. So pretty. Have you guys seen the stories recently about the whales that have swallowed up 3 different boats of kayakers this week? Holy cannoli, you guys. And I'm a kayaker. Like, I kayak all summer long here. I kayaked in California. I'm a girl who digs for waves. Like, so there is that. I'm like, making me reevaluate that a little bit. Now we're going to take that third piece that we cut off, and all I'm doing is sticking the dimensionals across the back to hold that adhesive, that Designer Series paper together. All the little bits and bobbles. It didn't do that at all on my first card or my second card that I've done this technique with today. So I'm like, of course, while you're live, that's where it's going to play with you. Now, we have way surpassed the length of the card. So what we're going to do is close up your adhesive. And then we're going to turn the card over. Do you see that right there? You can use either your paper snips or your trimmer so that you can trim down what you don't need. And we're going to open up that card, come right in. Woot! And very carefully, maybe I will use my snips just for a second here. And you can push a little firmly. I just don't think I did. I was just kind of being a little cocky. They made me to be cocky. There we go. Here, we have 3 layers of waves that you see just like that. And I'm telling you, this is a quick card that whoever receives it, it's going to be like tactile feeling it. And you can actually take this piece and use it on the inside of the card because we did the whole card front. Again, all of these measurements are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. As soon as we're done live, it should pop up for you guys. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. Comment, let me know. If there's a tutorial you'd like, let me know that too. I'd love to bring it to you. And by adding that extra strip, I'm not wasting it, right? It's absolutely beautiful. But then you have this little texture and wave that's inside of your card. And who doesn't love that idea? And then just take that wink of Stella and glimmer it up. Thank you so much, Sheila. I greatly appreciate that. We're just going to take the wink and we're just going to kind of accent the little sailboat. Now, Wink of Stella is a glimmer brush and it's glycerin based, so it will kind of transfer your ink. You want to just be a little careful with that. And you can wipe it off in between. Like I'm just putting on my sweater. Don't even tell anybody. It's a dark sweater. And I just want to add the little sparkle to the waves that you see here. A little bit of white cap looking action happening here. And then you have it already on the sun. You really kind of want to embrace that. There you go. And you can keep adding and adding and adding. I just think this card is one of those simple, elegant pieces that somebody's going to absolutely love to receive. If you guys are interested in joining us when we do our Getting Crafty cruise, that's coming up in August. Don't miss out. Those spots are going to go very, very quick. And I do love that embossing folder, Linda. It makes for easy, dynamic crafting with little to no effort. Now, this is 3 levels of waves, 1, 2, 3, but I embossed it at one time. And this is only 2 levels of waves that you see right there. Either way, super fun, and it's really about where you place your words and how you frame it out as to how you will layer your Designer Series paper. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? Hold on. Hi. So that's our card today. Very quick and easy. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. Join us as we create and connect over card making and crafting. So I have quite a few cards that are in my phone to upload to you guys, and I'm super excited about them. So don't miss out on those tutorials that are coming your way. We have just a few days left to grab all the free stuff with Celebration. I want to make sure that you don't miss out on yours. And you want to go, Lindsay, make sure you secure your spot. Just let me know right away. We will get that for you. I do love Stella as well. Thank you so much, Heather and Linda. I appreciate you guys joining me. And I don't know where Leah went, but I thought I saw her. So there is that too. This is a great card, a nod to the warmer days that are coming ahead. We only have 4 more weeks until spring is officially here. Huzzah! I am so happy because I like to garden. I'm not good at it yet. I'm a California girl. We don't really garden in California. There's no water. Here, there's so much water. The garden grows on its own, so you don't have to work for it. So it's really nice. So what do you guys think? What's your favorite aspect of the card? Is it the free Designer Series or the free stamp sets? Is it the tools that we used? How easy was that a little X-Acto knife? No thinking. And if I can talk while doing it with you guys, anybody can do this. So our Getting Crafty portion and the Getting Crafty cruise, have payment options. And if you want to ask me how you can get the crafting portion for free or discounted, make sure you reach out to me so that I can get that for you. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for joining us. God bless. Have a good evening. I have 2 lives I do every week, and I'm going to go for the Getting Crafty family next to create and connect with them over card making. Stampin' Up! Brings you a lot of wonderful products, but these are exclusive, limited edition free products. Make sure that you don't miss out on it. Thanks for joining me. Have a good evening. Make sure you've liked and shared it, and catch upcoming videos.